One day, Gautama Buddha was sitting in his hut with his disciples. All the disciples wanted to know how one could attain salvation. Therefore, they requested Buddha to preach about salvation that day. Agreeing to their request, Buddha began to narrate a story about an executioner and a beggar. The main executioner of the kingdom, who had punished many criminals, had retired and was living outside the kingdom in a hut. He was always troubled by thoughts of how many people he had executed and felt deeply sinful, spending his days in remorse. One day, while lost in these thoughts and serving his meal, he heard someone at the door. He went outside to see a beggar standing there. From the beggar's face, the executioner could tell that the beggar had been in deep meditation for a long time and was also very hungry. The executioner thought that having spent his life executing people, he now had a chance to earn some merit and should not miss it. He invited the beggar inside and offered him his plate of food. The beggar was pleased to see the food, and after eating heartily, he started conversing with the executioner. The executioner shared his entire life story, describing his work and how he felt like a great criminal. Listening to the executioner's distress, the beggar asked in a very calm voice whether he had executed those people of his own will. The executioner replied that he was merely following the king's orders without any personal intent to sentence anyone to death. The beggar then pointed out that the executioner was not a criminal, as he was only fulfilling the king's commands. This realization calmed the executioner's mind. The beggar preached to him and then took his leave. After bidding farewell to the beggar, the executioner returned inside and passed away, subsequently attaining salvation. Buddha ended the story here. All the disciples looked at Buddha in astonishment, unable to comprehend how someone who had committed so many executions could achieve salvation. One disciple expressed this doubt to Buddha, who explained that the beggar's teachings had enlightened the executioner. It was the first time someone had preached such wisdom to him, which led to his salvation after death. Buddha concluded by saying that without knowledge, even thousands of preachings are useless. But if even a single word of preaching is heard with a calm mind, it imparts wisdom, and it is through wisdom that one can attain salvation. The lesson from the story is that one should perform their duties with complete dedication and without any ill intent, always keeping a calm mind, as it is only through such a state that one can receive true wisdom, which leads to salvation. It also teaches us about the power of forgiveness and understanding. The executioner, despite his past actions, was given a chance for redemption through the understanding and kindness shown by the beggar. This encounter illustrates how transformative empathy can be, even for someone burdened by guilt and remorse. Furthermore, the story emphasizes the importance of introspection and the seeking of wisdom throughout one's life. It suggests that it is never too late to change, to seek knowledge, and to understand the deeper meanings of one's actions. The moment of enlightenment for the executioner came late in his life, but it was profound enough to change his spiritual destiny. In conclusion, maintaining a perspective of compassion towards oneself and others, continually seeking truth and understanding, and recognizing the potential for change and redemption are key elements that can lead to spiritual liberation and peace. These teachings encourage us to reflect on our actions and their motivations, promoting a life guided by wisdom and compassion.